Hey guys, so this is how I make wood stove yogurt. I brought the milk in from chamomile, and while it was still warm, I poured yogurt from last time into the jar and put a lid on it. Now, a lot of people, in particular me, when we first started having the wood stove, I was putting the yogurt into the, where's my finger? Into the warming oven here, or into the warming oven there. And what happens is you end up with cooked curdled milk. A warming oven gets about 150 degrees. It stays very warm. So you can't actually put your yogurt directly on any metal part of your stove. So this is a wooden coaster. And I will put the yogurt up close to the stove so that it stays very warm, but not on the stove itself so that it doesn't cook. And by the end of the day, it will be yogurt. And yeah, it works really well. So there's our stove that we love so much. I open up the wood, sorry, a little sick, my brain's not working. I open up the warming oven because what it does is it kind of diverts the heat coming off the cooktop. So the heat's coming up and it kind of gets diverted out into the room instead of just up to the ceiling. And then we have the fan going next to it. One of our next investments is going to be one of those heat-powered fans, because 2 years ago when the power went out for almost a week, we stayed not freezing, but without a fan to move the heat away from the stove when it's really cold, when it's like 20 below, when it's 20 below 0 Fahrenheit. The only warm place is next to the stove. You don't get any movement of that heat away from the stove into the rest of the house if you don't have a fan. So that's the next thing that we're working on getting. But anyway, also this is the best time of year for me to be drying any kind of wool or yarn. It dries very, very quickly. That is my growing shelf that I do all my starts on in February, but it's also my wool drying rack. And when I have wool on it, I move it out and away, kind of in front of the stove, and usually it's dry within a few hours, so that's pretty cool. And there's our ham that is keeping very nicely just right above the 100-degree stove, because we had it out in the smokehouse. You can see the smokehouse there. We smoked it and salted it and all that fun stuff, and it is a year old now, and it has really nice flavor and doesn't need to be refrigerated. So there we go. Talk to you later.